Good, whatever it is, I'm Antalous. Welcome to Computer Tycoon. So, this is a pretty interesting game. I was sent a copy of this earlier this week, and my turnaround time for getting a game key and releasing videos has actually been really bad lately. I have a backlog of a few games, and so this one was going to get put off for a little bit. It was going to be put off for maybe a week or two. But I fired this one up and I actually really enjoy this. I haven't played this too much. I try to keep my playthroughs that I'm learning the game as well. I don't think it's quite as fun to watch someone that knows a game fully as it is to watch someone that's still learning. So real quick, I just want to show you the Steam page for this. Here it is, called Computer Tycoon. And it's a fun little game. Let's see, how long did this come out? It wasn't October 12th. So, I mean, it's the 19th right now when I'm recording this, so it's been out for about a week. I've only played it a little bit, but it's quite enjoyable. It is in early access. It is getting updated. The most recent update broke the saves, and so come back here, load. Apparently none of these are gonna work. Let's try, just because I'm curious. Happening? Oh. Yeah. Oh, no, it worked. Interesting. So we're actually going to go ahead and exit and go back to the main menu. Apparently it didn't break all the saves, but just there's no guarantee. And so one thing to know is that this playthrough might have to end or restart suddenly just because of the nature of early access games. So we're going to go ahead and start a new company. My name... I will let you take a wild guess as to what that is. And my company's name. Can't tab between. That's unfortunate. Aegean Soft. I don't know. Aegean. Nope, we're gonna go with Aegean Computers. Yep. And then we're gonna do 10% to production. I played this a little bit, and that's my favorite so far. Color. It doesn't make a huge difference. I'm gonna keep blue. Green is my favorite color, but I'm gonna keep blue. And then there are a few avatars here to choose from. Each of these looks different. But I'm trying to think who should be. I'm debating either this guy or this guy. I've been this guy in all of my playthrough though. We're gonna play as this guy. And we have 8 competitors. These are the names, these are the companies there. Ooh, I can change their company names too. And there's old me. Ooh. Francisco Rapido. And I'm probably butchering that name really horribly. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Also, I enjoy the music in this too. So this game lets you start out in the 1974. Couldn't remember if it was the 70s or 80s. And get started from there. That's the developer's little message. I enjoy it. He put a lot of hard work into this too, from his message, which I believe him. I've enjoyed this game. Does it have bugs? Yes. And it needs a tutorial, but that's why I play it for a little bit off camera. We're gonna go ahead and find ourselves a good starting country. I don't think poverty is the best option for us. Also, we need to design a computer as well. So, we're going to go ahead and just design a basic computer. And that's 100% better performance for 22.5. It's free to do the VSLI. That's weird. And it's VLSI, sorry. We're going to use the passive cooling though. Yeah, I'm confused. We're just going to leave the default names for now. So we've got our CPU, we're going to do something new. Got our motherboard. So our main thing that we're going for is ease of use, so all this other stuff basically just needs to be as cheap as possible. 22. So we're going to use the DIN connector. 2.5. I'm going to use the passive. I'm going to use the DIN connector. Okay. New power. We just need a basic power supply. 22.5 versus 35. Yeah, go with the cheaper, just passive cooling. That's how a lot of this is gonna go. Oh, restore. Wrong button. So we need memory. 500. Trying to keep our manufacturing price low because that will let us start off with the cheapest computer possible. Need to know less. I don't think anything else is actually required at this point. That's fine. Let's go ahead and build the computer, and then we're going to set up our headquarters. But yeah, so I'm designing a computer before we even have an office. Always hit the wrong button. So you click over here in this area, and then you do add to computer. CPU. Everything with a red box around it is required, and everything else is not. Find their features, and by doing that you'll create a better computer. But right now we're going for a cheaper country, so we're just gonna go with the cheapest thing we can. So our selling price is gonna be $195, a little bit below the recommended price. And the recommended name is the Aegean 1. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, Aegean I know is spelled wrong. It's a play on part of my actual name that my dad actually came up with a long time ago. So home computer is saved. Go here. There's the Aegean 1. Let's figure out where we're going to start out. So the first time I started over here in Guatemala, and honestly I think that was a good choice. Oh, Mexico stayed blue, so Mexico really likes my computer. So that would be a good market for us to get into. For whatever reason, they like me. They really like me. So Argentina likes my computers. That's not a market we're going to get into. So if you look here, the preference is what I'm looking at. The graph is by the company color. And then the starting cost is how much money it would cost us to just start selling things in that country. So 6 million is a lot. Up here we have almost 7.5 million Computer Tycoon dollars. And so spending 6 million right off the bat, probably not the best idea. But if we can get into a country that likes our computers and is cheap, be golden. Can't afford to do anything in China. 0.5 million isn't terrible, but we're probably not going to turn that much profit our first year. Free likes their computers. Poverty, the greatest. Alright, I'm going to just debate this for a few minutes with myself. Bad part about that is I'm losing the argument. We're just going to go for it. We're going to use Nicaragua. We're going to buy that there. Yes. We now have the rights to sell our computers in this country. Buy access to one other country. But we are going to establish an industrial site here. It's going to cost us 100,000 and just 1,000 to maintain it. So this is our site here. To get started, we're going to need an office. And you build it by clicking upgrade, even for the first time. Then we're going to need a factory to actually produce these. And honestly, that's it for now. We got to decide on another country to sell our computers in, though. So we're looking for one with a low starting cost that likes us. Then we'll go ahead and unpause the game. We're already in Nicaragua. And I haven't seen anything like cost to ship abroad. That's got some decent population. and they like our computers. So we're going to go ahead and pay for this one. And yes, we want to sell in this country, and have about 6.8 million left. So we're going to go ahead and get logistics building right now. Logistics are these things right here, logistic points, and they let you expand to more countries. Now you gain them over time, but the higher your logistics production, the faster you'll gain them. So this right here is the demand production power, so it's the number people want, and this is your production power, which tells you about how much you make. So right here, if your computer costs 100 pp and you have 1,000, this means you can make 10 computers in a single day. That's fine. Go right here. The price, the 195, is our 99.2. Okay, so we're just shy of 100. Factory will produce 10,000, so we'll be able to produce 100 computers in a day. Okay, and then we can go out to the world map and actually get started. So boom, we can sell computers there, and we have 100% of the market. Go into statistics, we can see what we've actually been doing. So far we've spent a ton of money and earned nothing. And then if we go here to computers, we're not actually marketing this one yet, and that's for a reason. We want to create a prototype.
Model went into the testing phase.
And so this will let them test and polish it, kind of figure out any issues that it has, and then we can sell it as a better computer. And I don't believe we've got all of our factories built in the first place. Yeah. So it's a good time for us to be testing while we're building the means to actually make and sell these computers.
Your building upgrade
Done.
is completed.
Okay, and then how's our computer doing on Bosch 10? The max here seems to be 30, so I'm gonna wait till it's a little bit closer to that. We're gonna go back to the world map, and I might want to sell this one a little bit early because it's our first computer. We kind of just got to make money because we're burning through money every day we just sit here. So I'm gonna, at the end of the month, I'm gonna release this, or beginning of February 1st. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. The number of keys change the speed of the game too, and then spacebar is to pause. Come on. Losing money every day here. Okay, market that. And that takes a little while, and done. It's being marketed. So if we go into statistics, go to budget, we have sold $3,500 worth of art. And our demand is pretty low, and our production is fairly high, which isn't an ideal scenario. We also have 2 points that we can spend on expanding somewhere. Let's see where we can expand to. I don't want their computer either. Prefer ours over yellow at least. We're gonna, oh, now they don't. We do this for a decent price. 6 million that I'm wanting to spend. We're gonna do it here. Bye. We'll sell our computers in Belize. So one thing I don't know, I believe this is the number of units that people want. So demand for our computer is much higher than we're actually producing. Edward. Let's see. Site upkeep is 90 grand. Ouch. What countries buy your sales this year? So the rich countries want computers more, of course. average. Poverty want more than poor, interestingly enough. Guatemala. These. We want to see where would be a good spot to expand in. What am I gonna do here? Yes, you now have competition. And boom. You have taken part of that. So we can see who buying what. So data or systems is our main competition here. And I think that's mainly just because they were already established. Oh, that's their preference, not by company. Right. So ease of use is what they want. Man, I totally messed that up then. Global market share this year. 30%. It's pretty low. Come in here, budget. $2,000. I'm not sure we're paying for everything that we need. So higher green is actually better for us. We're focusing on ease of use. Although, got a 10 in performance, so that's not bad. Performance is blue, which is what I've been looking for. Market share, we've overtaken them. Oh, we have 100% market share there. The last country. Botswana is doing impressively well. It is outselling other countries, all other countries combined by quite a lot. Okay, so we need to get our logistic points back so we can expand to more countries. And also, I'm noticing that everyone's sticking in the same general area. Honestly, maybe that's what we should do more of too. Green. Ease of use. Okay, that would be a good country for us to expand to. Don't have logistic points.
You don't have enough logistic power.
Logistic power, sorry. They call it points and then power. Interesting. Go ahead and speed this up a little bit. See how we're doing on our stats as well. Budget. We're still not earning enough to make up for what we're spending. And that's an issue. That is a huge issue. So expanding our market soon. Definitely. Let's go look at Nicaragua. Logistics. Current level, you're gonna produce 2. Next level would produce 6. We'd get a lot more upkeep. We're gonna do it anyways. Oh, it needs office too. I don't know if I want to do that. We're gonna do it. We need a bigger market share. 30% just isn't cutting it for us. And so we're upping our costs, but hopefully this will up our income as well. Speed this up a little bit. Go on. Production.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Perfect. Okay, let's upgrade our logistics. And hopefully that was not a terrible, terrible mistake.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Four logistic points to spend. Okay. Gotta figure out where I want to spend these. Let's slow down real quick. And I can't seem to select anything right now. Don't know why. Go look at a different screen and then it comes back. I've had this bug before too, and I don't recall how I overcame it. But I think that's probably a good spot to stop the video then. Let me know what you think of this. I think this game's kind of fun. It might not be the most fun to watch, and so let me know your thoughts in the comments. But anyways, I'm Antalous. I will catch you later.